Hi there, and welcome back to the Nordic Nurse Investing. My name is Siri, and I am your host on this channel. I have, my lovely fire going on here on my computer. It's still late summer here in Norway, transitioning to autumn. So it's still too warm to be lighting a fire in the fireplace, which I love. Hence, my lovely YouTube fire here. So thanks to whoever made that lovely fire. In today's video, I like to talk about a question that many people ask. Does money buy happiness? People often say that money doesn't buy happiness. That may be true, but what if we are asking the wrong question? What if the question we should be asking is instead, what can money make possible? Because the most valuable thing that money has given me isn't a car, it's not a holiday, and it's not a nice pair of shoes. Although I do love a nice pair of shoes, but it's actually choices. And the more financial security you build for yourself, the more choices you can create for your future self. So in today's video, I want to talk about how money isn't just a number in your bank account. I like to challenge the phrase money can't buy happiness. And I want to give my reasons behind why I believe investing is one of the many great tools that can help you build a better and more secure future for yourself. So let's dive in. When we talk about money, we often talk about what things it can buy us. It can buy us a better home. It can buy us a better car, a nicer holiday, nicer shoes, nicer clothes. There's nothing wrong with wanting those things, but I think that we're missing the most valuable thing about money, and that isn't in the things that's sitting in your home. The real value of money is what it allows you to do with your life. Imagine you have a job that you don't like, but you also have no savings. And you know that this job is making you unhappy, or you know that you want to quit this job, but you have obligations, you have rent to pay, mortgage to pay, you have bills to pay, you need to buy food, or other people depend on you, so you stay in this job. But then imagine another scenario. You have the same job that you don't like, but in this situation, you've been able to save up maybe 12 or more months of savings. And in this situation, you actually have the freedom to quit that job. You have the freedom to say, actually, I want to take a year off and try something else. Or you have the freedom to say, I want to leave this job and find something else. Or you have the freedom to look for other jobs whilst you're still in this job. And the choices are up to you because you now actually have those choices. And I think that's the most valuable thing that money gives us, all these choices, so that we're not stuck in situations that we're not happy with. By having saved those savings, you've actually gained something much more valuable in life, and that is the ability to choose. And that is why I think one of the most valuable things that money can actually give you is the ability to not feel trapped. Money can give you the ability to say, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to change careers. I want to quit my job. I want to take a year off. I want to study. I want to help someone I love. I want to go on a longer holiday. I want to live somewhere else. And you can still decide not to do all of those things. I want to live somewhere else. And you can still decide not to do those things. But just the fact that you have the option, that to me is what money gives. And the most valuable asset, the most valuable thing that money can give. And that's the difference between having an option and having no option at all. And I think that's what financial and that's the difference between having an option and having no option at all. And that's what financial resources gives you, in my opinion. And there's another side to this that matters even more to me. I believe that everyone should have a safe space, a sanctuary of their own. But not everyone's lucky enough to be born into an environment such as that. Learning more about money and what money can make possible, I think, is what can empower people to move from unhealthy environments to healthy and safer and more secure environments. This is where investing comes in and why I research investing, how to invest, and what to invest in, and why I find it interesting, because I believe that investing is one of the many great tools that can actually help you build the future for yourself that will give you options and the freedom to not feel trapped. For me, investing can help you change careers. It can help you move from a job that you don't like to a job that you do like. It can give you holidays. It can help you travel if you like that. It can help you work less hours, maybe. Investing and saving through investing gives endless possibilities, in my opinion. And it's only one way of one of many ways to make your savings grow, but it's definitely one of the ways that has helped me a lot. So that's why I dedicate so much of my time learning about it, and that's why I also love talking about it, and I also love discussing it with others, and I love to spread what I've learned about investing. Because if it can help even one person to move from debt to financial security, or if it can help someone actually start saving and growing their savings, if it can help anyone at all move towards a better life with more choices, then I'm going to continue on this journey talking about money matters, life, investing, and financial building your financial resources. But I want to be clear about something. I'm not saying that money automatically makes you happier. I don't believe that. There are many things in life that can make you happy and are completely free, like a good belly laugh, having a conversation with someone you love, spending time with someone you love and care about. A walk in nature, a good cup of tea, a computer fireplace, yeah, basically many things can provide happiness and are completely free. But what I think that money does contribute with is the freedom to have choices. And choices can help you build the life that you're seeking for yourself and the people that you love. And that's what I think that having money and financial resources can do for you. And in all of that, I think gratitude in what you have, what you don't have, what money buys, but also the things that come for free. All of that, and having gratitude for all of that, I think is also quite important. So when I invest, I try not to just look at numbers on a screen, but I try to imagine the future me. What kind of life does she want? What kind of life can she have? Where does she want to be in the future? Where does she want to live? What kind of job would she like to have? What kind of people would she like to surround herself with? And that's all of those things is what I see when I see the numbers on my screen and when I invest, and in every decision I make, I picture this future me and what options the future me would like to have. And I know that the future me would like to have options. I might not decide to do any of those things. I might decide to do something completely different, but then at least I have the choices, I have the options, and I have the freedom to be able to make those choices and not feel trapped. So that is what I see when I look on the screen, and not just numbers. And I believe that that is one of the most powerful ways to think about investing. So the takeaway from this: does money buy happiness? Not necessarily, but it can contribute to a life that could be feeling happier and freer, in the sense that you have more options. Options can give you the freedom to apply for the jobs that you want, move to the places where you want to live, and move closer to people you want to be around. And also, last but not least, move closer to the person that you want to become. So in that, I think investing is one of the many tools that can help you achieve that. And gratitude. And that's it. If you have any investing stories or any other stories you'd like to share, or any views around money, happiness, and investing, I'd be curious to know. So leave a comment if you'd like. And until next time, keep building, keep growing, believe in yourself, and remember to pat yourself on your back and tell yourself you're doing great. Until next time, bye.